know Giselle is back, so they had to give her the update on what's been going on since she's been gone. And so they let her know that Kiana's flipped out about her scar. And so the lady started coming down, and Jack's like, "Oh my God, Giselle, I'm so glad you're back, because these ladies don't know how to act when you're gone." And then they decided they were going to take shots, right? But not shots like out of a glass, like straight out the bottle. And Mia was the one who was pouring the shots in the mouths, child. Would you let Mia, of all people, pour something down your throat? Now, you know she could do different things than y'all can, right? So what she did was she takes the bottle and she deep throated it. And our lady said, "Yeah, we get it. Yeah, we know why you got two men and a husband." Oops, did I say two men and a husband? Well, that's what she said, a husband and a boyfriend. But we know that she has Jackie too. So now it's time to get on the bus and go to this boring ass chiropractic clinic that Mia no longer owns. So what's the purpose of them going again? But anyway, Stacy, they get on Stacy about her not getting it in. And then they was like, "Well, when you drive a stick shift, you know, you want to know how it operates, right?" And then, of course, Giselle, with her little horny behind, she always wants to know, I mean, you want to test drive the car, right? And then they was like, "Well, just feel around to make sure everything is operating properly." Now, when I saw that man at the gym, and you know how, like, sometimes, like, if you watch Dancing with the Stars, you could sometimes see the men get happy. The ones that are not swinging to the left, as Raquel used to say. That's how we found out that Dicon wasn't Kanan's father, because he swung to the left. So if we didn't know that he swung to the left, that thing, I didn't see no situation happening when she was all over him at that gym, if you know what I mean. Then we find out he's an actor, darling, and that further complicates the situation now, doesn't it? Because we know a lot of the times what people in the theater are into, darling. I'm just saying. It's not a stereotype that I made up. It's a stereotype that my gay friends told me about. If you're in the theater, you probably got a little switch down river. So I'm not going to fiddle and fladdle around down to the joint chiropractic clinic, because there's no need in doing that. We're going to go on right to their dinner. We ain't going to talk about nothing that happened there. 0%. Because it's not what interesting. So we're at the dinner. Well, the lunch brunch. Before the dinner. This is the one after joint chiropractic where we go to a clinic to represent Mia, but not on Wendy's birthday to represent Mia. Child, what they do today? Mia just thrown in a few activities to mention Wendy, because this wasn't about Wendy. And I don't think Mia would know how to do anything about somebody else, because everything has to directly evolve around her. Yeah. Selfish, huh? Not surprising. Come on, Kiana. Bring it on home. She was like, "Yeah, Ashley apologized to me. We're not going to just spend a whole lot of time on what we talk about. Let's talk about you, Mia. You have a code for past yourself, and you're going to bring up my drug dealer boyfriend?" And then she says, "Well, I didn't hit the streets, darling." As if, child, the way you was serving that shrimp and lobster and sleeping with rich men for $10,000 a night, you, my dear, was the borderline prostitute, if you really want to know the truth. When the golf ball said, "I count you in your shot, so it must have been true," because she didn't deny it. She didn't have to deny anything. She never said it wasn't true. She just said that your past was just as colorful. like I said, you were only, I said one step, a half a step away from being a prostitute. And I'm not 100% sure that you weren't, dear. And to be a person from, I guess you say your mom was crackhead, girl. So, potato. So Jazzy talks about her party that's coming up, and then Jacqueline says she lost 15 pounds, and of course Mia has to say something. Well, she got to the gym, and I just got to get lipo. What can you do about the holes in your face? That's what I want to know about. If you don't have a solution for that, you got cellulite on your face. The kind that I have on my ice is on your face. Girl. Oh, and by the way, while we're on commercial, literally, I want to give a shout out to my girl because I missed her. And I could tell her presence is not there. Candace Dilla Bassett, she had a little baby. She named him Jet. Oh, so cute. So cute. So cool. I love it. Jazzy. A Jet, that is so cute to me. Jet. I used to call my sister Jet because she ran so fast. And she called me Airplane. Because I was real regular. And she like, you say, I run like a jet. And I was like, we call you Jet. She ran like a jet. It me Airplane. That glare is a fool, do you hear me? Now, Giselle said that Mia dodges the gym like she dodges, like Karen. Well, Karen's been dodging daughters. And then start saying, like the old Wonder Woman in the bracelets. Well, if you know, you know. Okay, if you don't know, you don't know. Back when Linda Carter was Wonder Woman, and not Gal the Doctor. Darling, we talking about before AI. We talking about her taking her own licks and doing her own stuff. The episode she hopped on that skateboard and rode on the back of that doggone car. Baby, you had to be there, okay? Anyway. So, Kiana says, yeah, she really has been going through a lot. And then she say, Jack say, it's been a lot of cot kissing going on around here. Girl, I know. The way you all up in Mia's bush that you not saying. Cat kiss. The words cat and kiss shouldn't have never left your mouth. Because your mouth is always on Mia's patootie. Child, I can't make this stuff up. So it's time to go to the main dinner after Giselle is having a hot flash. And we're supposed to all wear red, but Wendy comes down in her sailor suit, child, looking so cute. But I didn't care for the hat. She looked cute, but I didn't care for. I think it took away from all that chocolatey and meltedy Hershey's skin complexion. I think she should have minimized, maybe put on a tiara. Yeah, nice subtle tiara. So Giselle and Ashley has talking OG memory lane flashing. She talks about, well, I've redone my song, A Healing and a Thriving. And I think Stacey's gonna replace you, Giselle. She dances better. And then we heard the souped up edition of A Healing and a Thriving. Child, back. Moving right along. Let's get on that bus. Because they're going to play Shake, Mary, Killer. I thought it was cool when she did it the first time, but I didn't know she was going to go around there and produce it down to the studio. Healing and a Thriving. No, not just surviving, healing and thriving now. That is a nursery rhyme. That's not a damn song. So let's just get through the Shag Mary Kills. I'm not gonna do all of them. I'm just gonna just wrap it up and say Jack got the most kills. Which, hey, I'm not surprised. And we didn't get the whole idea of what Wendy said about Giselle. The reason why she would screw her is because of her and Giselle's evil past. And I mean, guys, that was what Giselle needed. If only she could have come to this resolution last season with Candace. Maybe Candace would have stuck around and we would have got to see JetBlue. I was just surprised everybody wanted to screw me. I ain't no telling what's going down there on down in that Tuscat. You know, with the husband and the boyfriend, and then all the other escapades that she and G had going on. Now you know that girl used to be. You know they used to do three, four, five, something, son. Allegedly, just saying. And so when it goes back over her history, and she was like, "Well, you know, when y'all met me, I was 35. I told you guys that was part of her problem. She had a twin to postpartum, and then everybody's like, she's up in Giselle's butt, and she is the kiss ass and a try hard, and whack, and everything else mean that they could say about her. When I could tell, I had just had my little Cooter Browns too around that time, and child, it ain't easy. Because she's 35. I was 41. She just had, nope, it's 35. And she was right at the cusp of being, well, she was a elderly mother. So, and then she was, coming into herself on the show. It was a lot for her to just, come in and, adjust to a crowd like that, and then Giselle being the leader. Once Giselle hadn't even been on Watch What Happened Live yet that I can recall. Stacy beat Giselle on Watch What Happens Live. And shout out to Carlos King, who I don't like anymore. Did I ever like Carlos? I don't think I ever liked him. I thought he was fake and phony from the get-go. So no, I don't think I've ever liked Carlos. But the point is, yeah, it was just like one of those situations. And it's very rare that your force multiplier is not the first person that's on your stage. Well, I think Andy likes Karen. Well, no. Even though he likes Karen, his grand dame, the most, usually Giselle is the first person that's his guest from Potomac. So Giselle, girl, Giselle. And I think, as a matter of fact, I think Mia was. Ooh, she coming for that number one spot. Even though Mia is boring as hell, y'all. I'm telling you, she's not funny. And you speaking of try hard, that's a try hard. And her reads are lazy and very good. Stacey said, we need to turn this thing around, because they started talking about each other's men. And then she's like, well, I think it's been a lot of focus on me. Let's talk about all the new girls' menses, honey, not just nonsense, honey. Even though he's, switched down river, men on stage, hated it, Did y'all see him in that fishnet stocking down to the Andy Cohen show? Fishnets, black pantyhose, child, legs showing through the holes. I'm just saying, if I had a shot of that fishnet shirt, I hope I'm able to add that as an overlay. I need to find it so y'all can get a visual. So, like I said, I can't follow this timeline for Jazzy because it goes from it was the first kid, and the kid was already baking in the oven when she met him, and then the next thing she knows, the second kid. How is this possible? When she says that the lady was pregnant before she even had sex, and it's clearly by looking at the pictures that the ex baby mama posted that these children was well out the oven at the time of Jazz's interest into this relationship. They weren't together because the pictures that she posted is that the ex-girlfriend, baby mama, was still with him. If this timeline is to coincide with what Jazzy is saying. We've had some bumps in the road, but we're together, we're married. And then, I was looking at Dustin Rothschild, him and Marlos, and Carlos, Carlos Buddha. And he was like just eating Jazz's drawers up. I mean, she's a nice addition, but come on now. Really? The lady of the hour is Kiana. That's who's the best addition. Now, Ashley, float on, float on. She can go. Chunk up the deuces. Say goodbye. It's never the right time to say goodbye. But we gotta go our separate ways. She needs to leave. Her, the president and the vice president of Michael Darby Corporations, and her forehead and the rest of her body can float on off the show. Like the hot air balloon head she is. I'm just saying. She's not giving anything. I'm sick of her talking about her and Gollum's divorce that never happened. Now, he did not know she was pregnant. Now, let me say, she was just 3 or 4 months pregnant before they even had sex. Okay? But it is clear that in that picture, in them in the pajamas, that baby was already here. It looked about 8, 9, 10 months old. I'm just saying. If she wasn't a side chick, then she's lying because that baby was here and fully cooked. Baby number 2. When I think about these women and their divorces and their life experiences, it would be foolish of me not to ask them what they've gone through over the years. And I have learned so much from them already. Well, that was nice of you to stay, Stacey. But why are you toasting Ashley? Surely you haven't learned anything from that hot air balloon. Now, I know you lying now. And I'm about to start side-eyeing you. And so has Karen, by the way. Because when Karen appeared on Andy's show, she said that you're going to start getting on her nerves. Because, when she gave that opioid speech at the beginning of the episode that I didn't mention, but I'm about to mention it now. You did say, come on now, Karen is just throwing things out there and see if they'll stick. So that's going to put some, that's throwing a wrench in y'all little deal, isn't it? Ho, 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 Miss Lady, Miss Stacey Ross. So we headed back to the house, and Jackie has to remind people that she's here to stay. No, you're not. We already got rid of you one time. It won't be nothing to get rid of your ice again. What in the world? So we're about to go to the house and have this pajama jam. I've done morning TV for many years, so I'm used to being up early in the morning. Because you remember the ladies had a good night at the pajama jam, so they all hung over. That's the feeling that I don't ever want to get again. So I stick with the mixed drink, y'all. Pina colada. Maybe a little shot of Merlot every now and then. And Moscato. And that's about it for me. Oh, and strawberry daiquiri. But nothing too strong. Oh, and rum and coke. And that's about it. So it's time to head back home to Potomac, where no one stays except for Karen. And that, my friends, is going to end this episode. Come on in, come on in. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell button. You will be notified when I upload a video. And as I do, when I close, I'm going to take them up. Deuces.